23. This will be my last stream of the year, whereas it's December 31st of 2022, and I tried doing daily streams. And today we are going against the Packers, and let me just see what our stats are. Okay. Oh no, our defense sucks compared to Green Bay. Ooh, but their offense sucks compared to us. So this should be an easy win. Oh yeah, we're definitely, yeah, this is gonna be easy. But anyway, let's get into it, y'all.
It's week 3 of the 2022 season, and we're gonna see Travis Etienne. He's coming off a banner week, over 160 yards in that one. It's the Bucs and the Packers, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. It's been a great start to the season, back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. So here are the Bucs backed up to start their initial drive. They're led out. Right to the air is Huntley. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. A quick check on the numbers for Keenan Allen from last week. 5 catches, 53 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
Here's the second-year man from Clemson, Travis Etienne. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. And there on your screen, Charles, the key inactives guys out this week.
And there's never anything good about any injury, but there's a silver lining to them, is that it creates opportunity for someone else on the depth chart. Will they take advantage of it with good play, or have they not prepared well, thinking they'll never get on the field, and they'll go out there and hurt their team?
It's a pickup of 6. The Buccaneers hit 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
To throw, Huntley. Etienne bringing in another one. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up second down. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Huntley to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills.
It always helps for a visiting team to come inside home on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Punter Sterling Hoffrichter out now on 4th down. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. $47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by the former 3rd-round pick, now in his 11th NFL season, and that's Russell Wilson.
In his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
Forced out to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And he is going to lose yardage here. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it. And some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
Fourth down, out comes the punter, Drew Chrisman. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. These guys definitely hoping. Now ETN to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 25. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Huntley. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Huntley's throw caught there by Wallace. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. And that will be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for. Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Wilson. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 56 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe try to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 3rd and 2, now Wilson. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Mike Gesicki, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Extra point up and good from Santoso. And that makes the score 7-0. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it all concluded with a touchdown pass to the tight end, Mike Gesicki. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
It's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Huntley. Drops that one incomplete there. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Huntley. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Here's Sterling Hoffrichter now,
as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Good coverage there, holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong, only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity, that's our bread and butter, that's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to backpedal.
Hey, you turned into a heck of a DB, though, partner. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. Now that's Elliott, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now Wilson on 1st down. They give him 17 yards that time, as that'll move the chains.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Inside give to Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 36, Wilson. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be out of bounds. That one goes for 36 yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Now Elliott. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Wilson. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. Too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them, because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Huntley, he'll get that underneath Etienne. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Huntley rolling to his right. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And some room to roam now. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The run only got a yard. They go to Johnson again. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Flushed out right. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. This will be spotted at the 20, so it's a 30-yard attempt. Prater's kick is good, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
And he returns this to the 22. So here are the Packers now to take over. They were winners a week ago over the Bears, and they lead things here as well as they start this drive with a 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Wilson. A dump off to Elliott. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down.
I certainly know that I, for one, would not like to be on the other end of a tackle when this guy's coming at you full speed from a strong safety spot. Boy, that was a nice play.
And that is a situation where in a defender's mind, you just have to pick a point on the football field and think to yourself, I'm going to sprint full out and meet him at that point. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but he had to play diagnose perfectly there.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Throwing again here, Wilson.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
And the Bucs are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. To throw on second down. Huntley over the middle, complete. It's Allen.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and 1.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Huntley.
And that is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Huntley. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Again, he'll drop to throw. for Keenan Allen. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, Huntley. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 15-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
On gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here we go with Johnson. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. They start on the ground with Elliott. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. His throw incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Wilson. It's complete to Diggs. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And his throw is incomplete. Well, they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
They'll run with Etienne.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Huntley to throw.
It's caught. Smith. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And he'll be brought
brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Here's Huntley. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. To throw, Huntley. And it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Huntley.
And he fires one, but incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
The Packers with the football here late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 times. In their pocket, no reason not to. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On first and 10, it's Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McKenzie. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. To throw again on second down. Wilson. Touchdown, Packers. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone.
If
and it changes the way you approach
if the lead gets
well.
too big, guys, I'll just probably
simulate
the rest of the game as fast as I can because,
Extra point
well,
up and
we would
good
know
for
the winner by that
and the lead
point.
is now 17-3. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, we'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Dancing to his left. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Throwing is Wilson. And Diggs has it. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On 1st down, Wilson. Flush to his right, and he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole.
4 yards.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And it's a Packers touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Packers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Extra point up and good from Santoso. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Alright guys, I'm gonna end the stream here because I pretty much know who's gonna win, but first let's
fielded right around the 8.
First I'm gonna
and he won't quite make it to the 25.
game.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the 2nd half. And maybe the outcome of this with Charles Rubin